Oh man, I'm gonna do something dreadful today. I'll tell you what. Alright, let's see if we are live again. Just when we get to the thrilling conclusion of the pie. Let's see. Let me check this one. Make sure we are back live again. And apologies, everybody. We are back with part two. I have no idea what happened. I plugged a hard wire in here. Let's see. This will be part two. All right. This will be part two because we need to make sure that you guys see how to do this pie. Let's see. All right. Very frustrating. I'm hardwired now. I just dragged a hard wire in. I don't know what happened to the net. Alright, we should be good to go. Okay, I think we're good at that point. Let's go back to this. Oh, man. Okay, I think I'm back. Apologies, everybody. I have no idea what went on with the internet. It's just been a constant goofball thing. So wait for everybody to get back in. I am back again. Back in the saddle. Yeah, I was leaving off. I was cleaning off the bottom of the pie a little bit. You didn't miss anything. I'm still rolling forward here. I haven't done any new steps on here or anything. So let us just continue to move on. So I'll wait a couple minutes for people to come back in to the chat. Right. Very frustrating data cap. Well, I don't have a data cap. I'm supposed to have unlimited here, and I've been on Wi-Fi. I've been spoiled for the last 24 hours on Wi-Fi. But I think now that Streamlabs is running pretty good, I'll just run it on hardwire. It was running good. Okay. We'll give a couple more minutes for everybody to get in, and we'll have part two. Here, I've got the meringue that's ready to go. I got the pie shell that's ready to go, and I got the filling here. And I would like to wrap this up so that the pie has time to cool down. It's only got a couple hours to cool down. So let's just wait one more minute for everybody to get back in the saddle here, and we'll finish up with the pie here. I just ran a hard wire into there. I'm going to get a little bit of air. Everybody's having things. everybody's having fun. Yeah, well, I'm going to fix that today. All right, lots of people are having trouble. Thank you. I think it's YouTube's in. I think it's all fixed now. Well, let's get on. I'm hardwired anyway. Let's start bringing this up to temperature here. I'm going to put that on low heat. And I'm going to have a tablespoon of butter ready to on the standby here. I'm going to give this one more whipping on the meringue, but after I put the filling in, I'm going to take about 20 seconds and whip that really good. All right, so this will be part 2. I'm going to have 1 tablespoon of butter. It's ready to go, and that's going to smooth it out a little bit. Okay, so I got that ready to go. The trick with making the meringue, not the meringue, but the filling is you've got to continuously stir it. Georgie smells something good. All right. I don't know. The internet's been so flaky and lousy lately. Yeah, I'm not drinking. I'm going to save that for late night tonight. All right. Make sure you continuously stir so nothing has a chance to stick to the bottom. You also want to get your spatula ready so you can get all that goodness out of the pot here. Okay, so I'm stirring that now. We're going to let that get up to the set point so this cornstarch has a chance to set up in here. Okay. This may have cooled down enough now. Yeah, this is cooled down enough that we can sit this on the counter here. Okay, because we're going to pop our meringue right on top there. And the trick is, if you continue to stir it, you got no chance of burning here. Yes, I'm back, Johnny West. Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. Since I was on Wi-Fi and it just pooped out. I'm on the hard wire here. A lot of people don't stir, they just put it on the heat and stir it once in a while. I like to continuously stir it here. Alright. I still have my oven on 500 because I wanted to I want to finish the pie so it gets nice and golden brown on top. Alright. Yeah, it's smelling good. Smelling good. I'm not drinking, I'm just having Diet 7-Up. All right, make sure that you just keep stirring it. It'll be nice and velvety smooth here. Joan Ann Smith, Merry Christmas to you. Hope you had a wonderful one. We've had a pretty good one here. I got the internet almost working right again. That stirring it also helps the zest to spread evenly through the mix. Got my spatula ready to go. I got my tablespoon of butter to put in, and you need to have that butter to smooth it. Okay, make it very smooth. Where's my piece of cake? Where's mine? All right. Just making sure that it's starting to come up to temperature. Tasty, very zesty, very tasty. The other stream is still saying it's live. Let me check that real quick on the other stream here. Thanks for telling me. Let me see. Let me go to the studio here. I turned that off for a minute while I check this. Let's see. Let's see here. Videos. Live. Yeah, I'll be darned. I'll be darned if it isn't. Not much I can do about it. Can't even stop it from here. Okay, well, just have to be on live on 2. All right, let me go back to where we are now. And I think the Wi-Fi didn't properly stop the first one, so let's got their videos live here. Let's bring this back. And let me come back on here. Yeah, can't even turn that off. Okay. All right. Thank you for telling me. Okay, let's get back to it. Get back to it. Let's put our heat on low again. Heat on low again. Continuously. Oh, thank you, Cajun Cab. I appreciate that. Cajun Cab's going to go over and tell everybody that I'm live on here. All right. Starting to get a little bit of steam rising now. And we'll get to these set points. No Christmas surprise. Yeah, no one's there. Well, they're gradually coming over to here, which is cool. Steam is starting to rise, so it won't be long till we're at the set points here. And we're looking for a firm set today. You'll know it. You'll start to get big bubbles come up and burst. Merry Christmas, Reaper Man. Last night it did the same thing with your stream, yeah. I'm going to go in and change the passwords on the router today. It's getting nice and hot now. Steam is really rising. Don't burn yourself. This is really hot. But don't take it off too soon, or you'll just have a lemon tasting water when you cut your pie. Okay. Plop, 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 Bubbles. That's right. Yeah, mine's been acting up, Christina, for days. Blame it on the North Koreans. If it does it again, I'm just going to go live on the phone from now on. At least my Verizon is dependable. It's starting to get thick a little bit now. These are our own Rancho lemons here. Meyer improved lemons. You see the steam rising now? Wait till that cornstarch kicks in. It's really getting hot now. Woo! Definitely starting to thicken up. Just about there. Wait for the big bubbles to come up. It's definitely getting thick now. There we go. Hitting the set point. Just wait on the big bubbles. Give a little more heat to finish. I think I'm going to take a second because it's a larger pie. I'm going to make a little cornstarch slurry here and add just a little bit more in. I'm going to take it off the heat for 1 second, and I'm going to add a little more in just to ensure I get a firm set on this today. So you can't add cornstarch directly here. Let me get my cup here. I need to get a good firm set today. I'm going to add a little bit more. You always have the ability to adjust on the fly a little bit. But don't put the powder in. Okay. A little more of the cornstarch here. Add one more little bit here. Make very sure I got a good set here. Or else all of our effort has been wasted here. All right, there we go. That way it'll go in smooth and it'll help set it up. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the heat a little bit. You can always save a filling. All right. I'm going to get this to a nice firm set point here. Yeah, it's already looking a lot better. Already very, very gel, more than like a Jello now. Just make sure you don't ever put the powder in. Now we'll wait for the big bubbles to come up. This will be ready to rock and roll. Make sure you have your butter ready to go too. Okay. If you put the powder in, you'll have lumps of cornstarch in here. Okay. I think that is ready to go. We're going to go ahead and add. We've got the big bubbles coming up now, and in goes the butter. All right. We're going to whisk that smooth with the butter in there. Okay. Now it's at a perfect set. What the butter does is help smooth it out a little bit. Okay. Let that cube of butter melt off a little bit, and we are ready to fill our pie here. Don't ever worry when you're baking. You usually have a chance to make some adjustments to it. Have her spatula ready, and then into the pie, crush she goes. Make sure to get all that goodness out. Okay. All right, we're going to set this aside now. Look at how beautiful that looks. Now we're going to give one more whip on the meringue. That is achieved good stiff truth. Okay, set that aside now. We're going to slam this meringue right down on top. Okay. It's a nice high flying meringue here. Hope you guys can see that. Okay. All right. All right. Now I'm going to spread that. You want to get it all the way to the edge here, okay? All right. All the way to the edge. Okay. We're using the edge to kind of seal it here, okay? And then you can go ahead and make some little fancy things on top. All right, see you later. And then we're gonna, hey Dee, how you doing? All right, what I'm doing is just creating a little kind of a fancy chop, and back into the oven she goes. And this is where you really got to keep an eye on it, okay? All right. All right. We're going to let that go about. I don't even know if we'll be able to eat this tonight. It'll probably be too hot. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna go about 2 minutes. What we're trying to do is get a golden brown on it here. And once we've achieved that, we're good to go. I'm gonna start doing a little bit of cleanup here. You gotta really keep an eye on that thing. Okay, this is where we're putting a nice browning on top of it. All right, we can also have a taste of our filling. You can see this, the filling is set nicely in there. Have a little taste of that. Man, that is awesome. Delicious. That is good, good, good. Man, that tastes good. It's got a nice tartness to it. Trick of a meringue. Make sure that you separate your egg whites and there's not one bit of yellow in them. Okay? Any little bit of yellow will destroy the ability. Okay, we're gonna let that brown off. That'll probably take about a little more than 5 minutes or so to do that. Meantime, I can clean up a few things here. Hey Harvey, same to you, my friend. That is a huge pie too. That is filled to the very brim. Lemons from the Rancho. Hey Kevin Chambers, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. This pie is going to take quite a while to cool down. As it cools down, it will set more and more. So, all right, let's get this over here. That filling is delicious. Yeah, our lemons, we don't add any, we don't use chemicals here at all. They're the Meyer improved lemons. They're really good. Really good ones. I don't know why that timer was doing that stupid thing. I think we got ghosts in the house. Okay, got our counter pretty clean. All right. And don't forget, in about 4:30, I'll be going live on O'Kelly to do the shrimp stir fry tonight. I got cold rice, powdered ginger, sesame oil. What else I got? Soy. And I've got shrimp tonight, so. Hey, what's up, Nathan? Yeah, it's a ghost timer. Keep checking on the pie. Still not there yet, so you cannot walk away and leave it. Yeah, you got to make sure the bowl and the beater are free from anything grease-free. Not one bit of protein, not one bit of yolk or oil on there. That's why you should separate your eggs and be careful. If you get one little bit of yellow in there, I don't care how long you beat it, it'll never turn into a meringue. Never, ever, ever will it turn into a meringue. Clean, 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 meticulously clean. It is 3:27. So about an hour. I'll let Bobby come here, drink a beer. I'll go live at 4:30. I got the big walk ready to go tonight. So it should be good. Sell me lemons. There you go. Trip to the airport was good, Nathan. Traffic was surprisingly light, but airport on Airport on Christmas Eve is a very depressing place, especially down in Oakland. It kind of looks like zombie land down there. Oakland has suffered so much as a city, so much they've lost the Warriors to San Francisco, and now they're losing the Raiders. It's tough. Okay, as you're starting to brown off, this is where you got to be really careful here. Okay, you make sure you got your hot mitts on. I was surprised, Nathan, there just wasn't hardly any traffic. I didn't have one slowdown last night. I had somebody drop an egg on me by Berkeley, the overpass at Berkeley. All the protesters were out there protesting Trump and impeachment and all that stuff. If I didn't have somebody I was picking up, I would have gone back and found out the goof that did that. Yep, she's getting golden brown. You've lost that. Cooking inside. I'm going to be cooking inside tonight. The wood is too wet. We had a very heavy downpour last night. I don't think there's any way I can get the fire going tonight. Yeah, the protesters were out there in full force. They're like, why are you dropping it on my van, you know? I mean, does my Dodge ProMaster van look like a Mercedes-Benz or something? Yep, she's getting good and golden. Good and golden. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Why drop it on my van? What am I? You know, I was a working stiff for 46 years. I mean, what did I do wrong, right? I always said the good way to break up a protest at Berkeley is go into the crowd and hand out employment applications. That's the best way to scatter a crowd down there. How you doing, Don? Hey, nature man. Best thing to do is scatter a crowd. I think about one more minute we'll be ready to go, and we'll be showcasing this lovely pie tonight. Yeah. Well, I'm a libertarian. I got nothing against Trump. I certainly wouldn't have voted for Hillary. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, one more minute and we are good to go. And we'll be back for the stir fry. All right. Take about one more minute. I want to make sure that that's good and golden brown on there so we get a good finish on this thing. I'm not sure we'll be able to eat it until later tonight. I wanted to make this earlier, but there's no way this thing is going to be set. Yeah, I washed my van off. I got that goo off of there. Unbelievable. Like, why me? Why me? Stir fry is very easy. You got to have cold rice though. That's the thing. Cold rice. Let me give that a little bit of a spin to get that even. You guys aren't going to believe how beautiful that looks. How beautiful. Politics, yeah, politics have been corrupting. Yeah, the new lip gloss is nice, huh? Rosie's styling these days. All right, that's enough. We're going to turn our oven off. And we're going to remove the pie. Make sure to get good oven mitts on. And there she is. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. That, my friends, is what you call a Rancho lemon meringue pie. That look awesome? Hey Vivian, Merry Christmas to you, honey. Doesn't that look good? We'll give you the drone flyover. That look nice? I think that turned out really nice. Sit this is here a second. See how golden it is. It's all done down below. Thing is, this thing's probably got to sit for about 5 or 6 hours. That's the way you make a mile-high lemon meringue pie. And there it is. Yeah, the drone flyover, Nathan. There it is. Nice and golden. Yeah, I'm a busy bee and a homemaker. Thank you, Sue. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, that's got it set for quite a while now. It's gelled on the inside, and by the time it's cooled down in about 5 hours or so, it should be ready to eat. Yep. Yep, and it's set up really good. And tonight it should be ready for some eating. So, great drone footage. Beautiful puffy meringue. Got the little things. You take your spatula and just pull up on them, and I think that turned out good. All right, guys. Well, we got a success. I'll see you in about an hour and 15, and we'll be cutting over. We're going to get the big wok out here. We're going to be doing a big shrimp fry tonight. All right, brown sugar, soy sauce, sesame seed oil, the whole shoot match, man. A little bit of Asian rice wine vinegar. Yep, looking forward to eating it. Great peaks on it, that's the key. Make sure you beat the stiff peaks. Okay. And it will set up really nicely there. Okay, so this should be very good eating. Thank you for being here today, guys. And I will see you on O'Kelly in about an hour or so. The fun continues today. And then tonight I'll be on Elvis's stream till later, and then it'll be late night on McNamara. Woo! And I hope to see you guys then as we welcome in the end of 2019. All right, thanks for being here, everybody, and more good stuff to come. Muchas gracias. Thumbs up are appreciated on the stream.